Hello! Hello, everybody. Normally we jump straight into Farm Sim, don't we? I forgot. Good at looking. Well, Randacor, thank you very much. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. It's much appreciated. Do we get the game? Oh, it will start any second now. When it feels like it. He'll grab it. Hey, there we go. Music's kind of there in the background. It'll do. Anyway, Randacor, hello. How are you doing? Having a good day, I hope. Yeah. Yeah, Bettina, wifey wanted to be in there for the first. She was like, let me know when you're going. I want the first. I was like, fine. There you go. So, because somehow, I don't know how, people are so quick on this. My phone, like, sometimes I'm even online and I don't notice that, like, people are going online, going live for, like, 10, 15 minutes. I don't know how some people catch it straight away. But thank you very much for your subscription. Sorry, yeah. Let me just skip over that. 22 months already. Have an okay day? Being back to working-ish. That's an alien, but I like that. Fair enough. If you don't mind me asking, what do you mean by adjusting to being back to working? I thought you were working prior to this, or have you just had like some kind of long holiday or something? I appreciate I'm quite out of the loop because I took long times without streaming. I haven't really caught up with people, and I don't always catch people in other places either. You know what? Let's get this farm loading. It's going to take a while. Oh, really? You stopped working due to sickness? Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't realise you were sick. I apologise. But I thought you always had something going in the background by the sounds of what you were saying. But obviously, I misconstrued that. Misunderstood. I apologise. Well, I hope you are feeling better and you are back to work. That's good. I'm glad to hear you've got something. How? Of course, I want to start getting nosy now, and I appreciate that's not really right. But how is your job treating you? Is it good? Are you? You say you like it, even though it feels alien. Are you actually liking the job, or is it just I appreciate it can be quite empowering just to feel like you're back in work. I hope it's all going well for you. And what do you do, actually, if you don't mind me asking? Again, you don't have to fill in any of these blanks. I appreciate it. It's all personal to say, just tell me to fuck off if you want. That's fine. I don't mind. I can take a hint. Like a sledgehammer to the face. Oh. What is it? Oh, right, okay. Of course, being a Friday, the day after Thursday, we've had Epic have updated their free games. So because I have this game through Epic, I started up and I was like, oh, I'll pick up the free ones. So of course now I'm getting emails to me, hey, you claim free games. I was like, yeah, I know, I was there. I was saying officially since December 2019, ramping up back to health since roughly start of 2022. Okay, good enough is to recreate a company, but working just a few hours here and there each day to see how I help. That's fair. That's fair. If it goes fine, I'll switch to it full time over time, salary myself and handicap system completely. Fingers crossed. I know it's a very open subject. Don't mind it. Oh, that's good. Fingers crossed. Absolutely. I really wish you well with that. I'm glad it sounds like you've been. Oh, right. It's raining. Okay. Let me turn that down slightly on my side. No, that's really good news. I'm glad to hear you're ramping up and feeling better about it. And absolutely, fingers crossed. I hope it comes to something full time. And yeah, that's amazing. It's good. But I'm sorry. Yeah, oh, hang on. There we go. Right, get my controls right. Make sure I didn't accidentally mute again like last time. Right, okay. I've already worked out 7 days in the past few weeks, just spread over time, but pretty happy about it. Yeah. Which is scary because it's been a while. I entirely understand. Oh, hang on. Just jump to our Here we are. No, I can appreciate that entirely. It kind of looks like a horror game. True. Yeah. Oh my god. Eesh. This bush is scary. Why is that so bright over there? What the hell is in the distance? I mean, it's nearly 9 o'clock at night. It's insane. Right, so we got 56 grand. We had a farm. Yeah, here we are. Oh shit, we can't do this in the rain, can we? Which is why we went off to do something else. And now it's still raining. Hang on. Got flood warnings. Have we? Imitating art? No. A bright moon, mate. Maybe? I mean, Jesus, that's ridiculously bright there. Cat, you're going to knock everything over. What are you doing? What? Don't meow at me. He's been so hungry lately. I mean, more so than usual for a cat, you know. I know they're always kind of hungry, but this is the skinny one who doesn't like to eat that much. But he's just like, feed me all the time. And of course, he would say that just as his food starts to run out and we're waiting for the next delivery. It's like, for Christ's sakes, make your mind up, cat. Right, hang on. Hang on. Start in. Yeah, okay, start in. Got to try and remember all the keys now. Now, I'm pretty sure it won't let us do this, but just in case. Where am I looking for? What buttons am I looking to press? Lower the header. Header down. Turn on harvester. Cannot harvest during the rain or hail. Right. Turn off the engine. God damn it. So what's the next thing then? Oh, hang on. Oh, there's not a lot in there, is there? 2%? That's it. We can see if there are any contracts going. Is there a weather prediction on this? Is there any way we can tell what time the weather's going to change? Can't remember. Contracts. See who wants what. Fertilising. For a couple of grand, that's not really worth it. Ploughing, can't do it anyway. Fertilising again. Wow. Fertilising really doesn't do much, does it? Oh yeah, transporting we realised we had a problem with because we don't have a forklift or anything of that style. So if it comes on a pallet, we can't transport it. Transport items from transport company to ranch. Yeah, that's going to be that kind of thing. See, even from dairy station to dam, I worry that's just going to be something in a pallet. You know, like milk on a pallet or something. Weather predictions as a farmer? Farming tools too outlandish to predicting the future. It'll never be. Well, have they nerfed these or something? Because everything is suddenly really not paying off that much. Harvesting a 15-acre field for 10 grand doesn't seem like a lot, and we can't do that now anyway. Baling, I wonder if you could do that in the rain, but we don't have the tools for it. Ploughing. We literally only need a plough for that. It's only pays a couple of grand, but it's something we can do in the rain. And we're going to need the plough if we, yeah, I think we're going to need the plough if we want to make a new field for next time. We're going to have to plough out the old crop. So we could go see, yeah, we can go see what a plough costs us. You're going to need this technology nonsense farming. Pay the guy with the stick. What do you need where the water was to find water, and it worked well. Yeah. God, look at this. 25-acre field for 15 grand. That's not a lot, is it? Yes, cat. Thank you for your input. See, fertilizing for 8 grand. That's not bad. We'd need more fertilizer anyway. Do you know what? It's worth buying more just because we're going to be doing it at some point. It's the only thing that goes in this. Can't do sod all until the rain stops anyway, so let's go. Let's get moving. All right out, brilliant. Ooh, I like thunder in the background. No point caring. Okay, I've got to learn to drive again. It's going to be fun, isn't I'm going to go in the wrong way because I can. Oh yeah, we got these bits here. Well, we'll keep these here and hopefully one day make some good use of them. We'll order some fertilizer. Right, where are we? Gonna be this. Big bags. Seed. Solid fertilizer bag. Here we are. Two? 2,000 fertilizer. Assume that might take us somewhere. Let's put it up, see how far it goes. I can't remember how much it actually holds. Not a lot. Okay. Oh, okay. Nearly. Oh. Damn it. Hey. Also, fellows, I put the muck spreader song in my head. Muck spreader song? Okay. Wow, 16% didn't take us very far, did it? We're going to need a bit more than that. I thought there was a run button. Apparently not. Okay. Pallets. What's on pallets? What do we get here? A fertilizer tank? Liquid fertilizer can be poured into sprayers. Interesting. Okay. Herbicide. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Seed saplings. Poplar saplings. Sugarcane pallet. Ooh. Refill sewing machines for sugar. Oh, should we go into sugarcane? That'd be pretty cool. Right. Anyway, we're going with the solid fertilizer. What's the muck spreader song? Anyway, I don't recall that one. What did I just buy? 3? Yeah, that's good. I'll take that. The hymn of my hometown. Oh no. Okay, I've got to find a verse for this again now. Sort of fling it here, fling it there. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Okay, 38%. Do we think that would do us a field? I mean, I think it spreads quite well. I think we can get quite a lot out of one batch. So let's do that. But whilst it's still raining, what kind of contracts have we got going for fertilizer? Anything good still? Okay, let's have the top here. 2 grand, 1,000. 1.5. See, this one, 8,000. It's 11 acres. That's not that bad. 8 grand. Let's do that one. So where are we going? Field 12. I feel like we've done field 12 already. Oh, that's very familiar. This one here. So the big white one. Oh, it's right next to the biogas plant. Easy, easy. We got that. Got this one. I think at school it's a miracle. As normal as I am, to be honest, that is a miracle. Coming through, car. My right away. You can stand behind me. Muck spreading on the move. I was sure when we left off we were ready to start ploughing. I reckon has the weather reset, or am I just did I just get it completely wrong? Because I was sure that we were set to go and start harvesting. Where's the edge of this field? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's start. Think about here. Oh yeah, we're okay. We're good. Oh no, not what I wanted. I turned off. How did I turn off the muck spread? How did that work? Oh, because I accidentally pressed the wrong button. That's why. God's sake. Let's go. Try again. From here. At least in the rain, we can still tell where the wet bit is, even though it's like a dry fertilizer. I don't understand how that works. Okay. Even out, straighten up. There we go. We doing alright? Yeah, we're doing alright. Okay. Good, good, good. Ooh, oh, there we go. Wider lights. Here we go. Oh, yeah, here we are. Easy. I don't think we have to catch the very edges anyway. It kind of sort of rounds off a little bit early. We're okay. I was going to say maybe I'll turn the radio on, but I'm preferring the sound of the rain, to be honest. Nice. And thunder. Awesome. So at some point, when we can make money that isn't from contracts, we'll be harvesting our own stuff. And then I don't know, what I'd really like to do is get into potatoes. Potatoes. But I believe that requires specialist equipment, but not just, like, a harvester is okay for, you know, wheat and corn and so on. But I think potatoes, being root vegetables, they need a special type of equipment to dig them up, which makes sense. Which is going to make the whole thing a lot more expensive. So there's going to be a lot of small jobs and contracts and stuff to get that money up there again. And we've still got some initial outlay on parts, like we don't even have a rudimentary plough, so we're going to need that. Spudmaster 9000, maybe. Do you know, it's probably not called that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Although most of these are like for some reason, based on my ideas of this, everything seems to be like German or Scandinavian. So it's, it's probably exactly that, but in a different language. It's still weird it tells me I don't have access to the land. It's like it's doing a private job. Okay. Relax. Cut off almost 9,000 then. Okay, yes, yeah, that'll be it. Nice just to sort of sit back and sometimes let a game do what it's meant to be doing in its own time. You know, I used to play a huge amount of Minecraft. I think I've said this before, but I kind of gave up playing the game because I just absolutely lost interest in trying to make the gameplay myself. I couldn't be doing with it. I don't know what it was. It's just like one day my imagination just disappeared and I couldn't be bothered trying to get it back again. And because playing Minecraft was just repetitive and boring, I found it, and so I used to love modding it. I loved like the all the factory stuff. You know, just the oh god, I bet you I couldn't even remember some of the mods anymore, mod packs, things like that. I used to like the magic stuff. I used to like it was Thorncraft was that one. That was really nice because they worked really hard on that. It looked amazing considering what they had to work with. But then there's, you know, just various factory types and computer types and things like that. Did you want to play Minecraft more than I wanted to play it? It's too open. Okay. So now, exactly, that's the thing. After a while, I got sick of just building boxes to put things in, like literal, you know, just a square house. And I mean, I appreciate you know, with more imagination and such, you can create some amazing things. But I found it really just kind of dull because nothing ever seemed to come from it. And like I said, with the mod packs I like to play, it eventually just dawned on me that all I was doing was really finding a reason to get the game to do the game for me. Like the mod pack itself, the whole point of it was just to automate things. And as much as it could be fun at first, you're like, wow, you know, this is doing something really complicated. And, you know, because of course, a lot of the time it's the harvesting of materials and the slow progression. It's a bit like an RPG, you know, you start out small and you end up big and you're like, wow, I can't believe I got here. But if you started out a game if you start out a game with nothing and then you end up as a god, by the time you get to the end, that's the boring bit because everything's, you know, you've already got everything. It's the grind that's interesting. But I lost interest in it. I don't know what it was. I think I spent so many, like, I literally played for years and I spent so much time in the game, I just eventually just gave up. It wore out and I wasn't interested and I didn't go back to it. Really for like stress days, I want to carve a mountain in the flat. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. The most, like, tedious parts of it are some of the most interesting because of, like you said, that just simple mindedness of it. You know, you don't have to focus and things like that. But yeah, it kind of died. It just kind of died a death in my brain. I wasn't interested anymore. And this is kind of like that in a weird way, in the fact that I just want something to do that doesn't require a lot of thinking. And so there's some input from me, but really, I've got my cruise control on here. I'm just guiding left and right and turning the sprayer on and off. And that's it. I'm not really doing a lot else. You know, it's not overly complicated. But it's nice, because I still feel like I'm doing something, despite not having to actually focus that hard. And I think that's why games like this sell so well. I know that's not, like, you know, I'm not achieving any great epiphanies here, you know, that's not a contract finished. That's not what I'm aiming at. I'm just saying that despite the fact that there were games in the past where I've complained about how dull they can be because there's nothing to do, because I think you can have too much of an open game when there's so much choice. You're just like, well, as you said, what do you do now? You need a little bit of guidance. I think for me personally, No Man's Sky kind of suffered from that a bit, but it did still work because there was something to keep you going, at least exploration. I used to love Elite Dangerous, but that really kind of trailed off when I felt actually almost too restricted. There's a lot you can do, but seemingly for no reason except to gain money. And why do you gain money? Well, to buy a bigger ship. To what? To keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, but I was doing what I was doing to get the ship. You know, it all seemed kind of like a pointless loop to me, you know? And I mean, I appreciate that's here, but I think when it has such a real-world connection, I can look at this and go, I'm doing something nature-y. And it feels so much better than just you know, accruing money for the sake of buying things, you know? Can't even, I saw from a French guy a couple of weeks ago. It went like, oh no, I hope you're going to translate this. It's still raining, so I can't harvest anything. Still can't transport anything because I can't afford to buy any. Well, I shouldn't really afford to buy anything that can do transporting. I've had the trailer, but nothing to pick the stuff up with. Still can't harvest. Plowing, fertilizing. I might as well just fertilize this. It's a small one. I might as well do it for the sake of doing it while I'm here. Right, so what is it? Field 14. Which is the small one across the way. Okay, I can live with that. So it's down past the animal dealer. Okay. That field cost us about 8% of our stuff, so it's not so bad. I mean, we definitely made profit out of it. This field here. It looked like. Oh, there we go. Okay. Come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We can do that. Vaguely straight. This is the straight bit. The other bit's the wonky bit. But I started out wonky. Yeah, it's still vaguely hitting the edge. It's alright. I'm sure this guy doesn't mind me driving through his field just to turn around. It's alright. Fine. Where's the edge I was looking at here? I think it's about here. Again, it's dark and raining. I'm finding it hard to really see the edge on these things. Oh, I think I've gone askew. Right, sorry. The guy was asked me what he was doing, and he said he was napping because he was done for the day. So he told him he deserved better, and he sent him to USA to get an education. The guy graduated and worked hard at a job to climb the ladder. Then he becomes CEO and becomes a millionaire. Why? So he could retire and have a fishing boat at a small village. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, straight up. There we go. Now I've got to try and find a bit of this field I didn't do. There's somewhere around this bit, I guess. I'll just go straight ahead here. I should cross it. this way. Be a bit down the middle here somewhere I've missed, I think. Hey, it's finished. As far as he can tell, that's finished, so it's good enough for me. Ah, hello, thank you. Money! Okay. Field 22. It's still raining, so we might as well. Is there anything else better for fertilizing? No. Okay. I'll take this one. Just keep going until it stops raining. Oh, wait, where's field 22? Oh, that's this one. Oh, this little one opposite us. Okay, I can live with that. I've got to get down without killing myself, so I'll be following this road, I guess. Straight ahead. Ah, here it is. Okay. Put on the cruise control here so I can take it relatively steady. Because if I just press forward, it just goes forward at, top speed. Doesn't go well. Yeah, no, I don't really want to off-road it right now. No. Actually, it's relatively straight. Seeing through the trees, that's the problem. I don't know how farmers do it. They must have some kind of special vision. Oh, there we go. This isn't actually as windy as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be worse. But here's the main road. And here's where we go. Okay. To our right, you will see a run-down barn of some description, or porter cabin. To our left, you will see Field 22. It is about to be fertilised by yours truly. Wow, look at the ridges on this field. I wonder what's planted here. I bet the map will tell me, but I'm not going to... This is pretty small, so I'm not going to open it to find out yet. Wood tree. A bit early, but whatever. We're good, we're good. Can't believe it's still raining, for God's sakes. It's been raining all day. I'm trying to harvest here. Farmer's going to make a living, goddammit. And if we're not careful, it's going to wilt before we get there. Which I assume is a thing, because that's an option in the menu. It's like, would you like to see wilted crops? No, but I guess it's useful. Since we can see them, that suggests they can do it. And that's not useful to us. Oh yeah, I said I was going to see how much a plough would cost, wasn't I? Oh, it's... Yeah, it's a really weird thing. It's because technically it's not my land. I'm doing this contract for someone else. Because I haven't bought the plot. It keeps telling me, you can't do this here. But then I can do it here because I've been contracted to do it here. It's just being picky about... You know, it's basically just reminding me, hey, this isn't your land. And I was like, yeah, I know. But I'm not here to, like, plough it up or anything. I'm here to do the job for someone else. Just a bit weird. It's one of those weird things I guess they didn't, bother to try and weed out, if you will, forgive the pun, as a bug. Dibs on the middle. And I just plant my flag in the middle. This is for Centopia. I'm going to be nice and finish off this quarter of this field, even though it's complete. Because I'm nice like that. Right. Contract. Collect. Right, okay. We're starting to run a bit low on viable things right now, aren't we? I guess this is a small field for a grand. 23, it's the one next to us. We might as well, I think. Is it the one next to us? It's one of them. It's got to be. Yeah, it's that little one there. So it's even smaller than this one. Yeah, okay. I'll just turn around. Let's get it done. It's going to cost us not a lot, and it's going to give us a grand back. Something to do in it. Better get down to the road, actually. This terrain here is a bit dodgy. Imagine myself flipping the tractor. That would not be good. However awesome it would be to see. Starts next to the junkyard. Assume that's what this is, because it looks a mess. Now that you have a contract plot, don't think no one complains when you enter 22. Yeah, exactly. It's like, for God's sake. Straighten out here a bit. Let's just go ahead. There we go. Should only be a couple of runs on this to get it done. Again, we don't have to be super accurate. Is it still raining? It is still raining. Why can't I hear the rain? Like I'm deaf. No, I can hear the tractor. Just silent rain. Oh, I think the rain is letting up because the cloud at the top has gone clear. So after this, we'll head back and see if we can get the harvester working. Maybe it'll. Maybe it's down to a fine drizzle and it won't matter. It's not raining if you can't hear it. That's how that works, right? Oh, excuse me. Sniffing a bit. Oh no. Oh, careful here. Oh, it's so close. I reckon if I kept my edges tidier, I might have actually just got this done in one go. Two rows, you know, all in one, rather than having to finish off this last little ledge. Never mind. Again, we're going to be super nice and finish off his field because, you know, just the kind of person we are. I am. Whatever. Right, contracts. Collect the monkeys. Okay, well, that's all we've got for now. Let's head. Our field's just across the way. Let's drive this back a bit. We're up to 59 grand. It's not bad. Considering we had to buy some fertilizer at the beginning, we've made a profit of like 12 grand. Oh, not a profit. Sorry, we've made up about 12 grand. Based on when I started, that's a profit of about 6 so far, I think. So not so bad. My phone keeps buzzing away like it's telling me all sorts of stuff. Oh my god, these last 2 days have been just an absolute mess of details. Like we, right, so, long story short, quite some time ago, the government refused to accept that I changed my name when I got married. I don't know why this was a thing. They just, like, everyone else did, but for some reason the government were just like, no, sorry, this isn't working. And I gave up trying to, cannot harvest during rain or hail. Still can't do it. For Christ's sakes. The weather forecast doesn't even say it's raining. Hang on. Let's just speed up time a bit. I'm not getting anything done here. I can only go up to 120. Yeah, so I finally decided I'm going to get it sorted. So I had to go to like the council building yesterday. Then I had to go to the post office to sort out something else. Then I had to go back to the council building. Then I had to go to the post office. And finally, I got a phone call today saying, we've got it sorted. So I'm like, yay! I'll get a bit. Apparently, I'll get some bit of paper in the post. and maybe then I'll believe him. Right, we can do it. Finally, we can harvest. This field will not wilt. Oh, right, yeah, right. Because I can only hold, like, the seeds from one particular type of crop. Not the seeds, but, the harvest, whatever it is. The stuff that I missed when I was planting it has come through as a different type, and I can't harvest it until I empty out the harvester. Oh well, maybe then. Administration. Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I missed. Okay, can't have that. That's. I mean, it's not just admin though. It's government, isn't it? Let's face it. I mean, because I'd asked them over the years. I've asked them 5 times to do it, and it never worked. So, considering the amount of people who told me they would get it done and it didn't, I have to admit I trust this one because a lot of people put far more effort in this time, which makes me feel like they weren't doing it for nothing, Whereas last time it was just they, photocopied some paperwork and said, yeah, we'll send it off. I put far less trust in that than what they've done now. So we'll see what happens. Oh, put me lights on. Yeah. So we'll see what comes of it. Just a little light. That's all I need. Keep things straight. There we go. I want to blind myself. Yeah. these random bits of crop that I missed before. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. But it's amazing. I spent so long out of the house. I was knackered by the end of it. Absolutely killing me. And then I went to a pub quiz in the evening because I'd already sort of promised I would. Not that I didn't want to, but I just I maybe should have rethought it for a different day. But it was just that's what you're gonna do. So we did that, and we won. That was fun. So I'm glad I went because we won. But I woke up this morning feeling a bit like a bit kind of dead, dead to the world. I was just like, hey, the price you pay for having a life sometimes, I guess. This is so much easier to drive than the tractor. I'm not doing it. Them not doing it isn't the worst. Imagine if they do it wrong. Oh, your name is Bob. Hello, Bob. And we'll start with that until we redo the whole process. That's it. Actually, the guy who I spoke to a guy on the phone this morning because. Long story short, what happened is I went into their offices yesterday, and they had to see the physical paperwork, and then they send it off to a guy whose job it is in head office to actually do the computer work, and he's working from home, I guess. A lot of remote workers these days, all fine and stuff. But he actually phoned me up because of course they have details for phone numbers and stuff. He phoned me up and said, I don't understand what they want me to do. I was like, what you're going to do is change my name. Just that's all you have to do. So he was like, right, okay. And then, yeah, so, and it turns out they'd only sent across half the paperwork that they need. They took it all yesterday and scanned it or whatever, but everything they showed me on their computer that they'd scanned in, it was they only sent off across half of what they needed to. Thankfully, they still had it. Because one of the pieces was my driving license, which needs renewing because it's about to expire. And considering the fact that we need ID to vote in this country, I needed that. It's my only form of what's the word? Photo ID. So I didn't want to let that expire. So rather than waste time coming to and from on buses and stuff, I just did it all at once. So I went. That's what I needed the post office for. So thankfully they. Thankfully, they had the digital copy that they scanned yesterday still in their system. They didn't need me to go back because if you renew your license, they cut up the old one, and you have to wait 3 to 4 weeks for the new one to arrive. So I was like, hopefully, you're you still have that in your system, and they did, thankfully, so it's all good. But yeah, it's a bit crazy, but yeah, and he got it, and so anyway, so He sorted it out, but whilst he was on the phone to me, he spelled out my name, and they'd spelled it wrong. And so he's like, oh, well, it's good I spelled it back to you then, isn't it? Otherwise, you would have been spelt wrong, and you'd have to go through the thing again. Listen, you have to be flexible. You can't have everything. You've got your new name, but come back in 5 years to drive again and tend to vote again. So we're overworked. I know. I mean, it's weird because the people who were helping me were absolutely going above and beyond to a degree. They, when they saw me yesterday in the building, they didn't have to because I didn't have an appointment. Not that I knew I had to book one, but because the website doesn't tell you to book an appointment. It's like, hey, you just pop in and with these papers and we'll sort it out for you. And then you turn up and they go, oh, but that's for someone else. If you're doing this and XYZ, you need these other paperwork. It's a bit like that scene from Asterix and the 12 Tasks where he's so you're just like where he's running around trying to do all the pink slips and all this kind of stuff. It's quite funny. That's one of my favourite Asterix. I love that. John, it's spelled J-O-N-H-E-H. Silent Z-K-H-U. Yeah, that's correct. Exactly. It's a bloody mess. So, yeah, it's crazy. But, yeah, so everyone went above and beyond, and that's really nice of them. And I was appreciative for their help, but it's just crazy how sometimes you still think, even when a system is overworked, is it really hard to do the job correctly? I mean, I've been in situations where I've had colleagues who have just decided not to do the job properly, and it's so frustrating because you have to pick up after them. I've also been in, obviously, a position where I haven't done the job correctly and I have to fix it. So I understand from all angles, but ultimately I would say if you know what you're doing, it's the stress of the job is about having people on your back about getting it done more than actually having to do the job. And that's what wears people out, I think. Being overworked is a bit of a fallacy. It's being essentially overpressured more than anything, really. Which I know sounds like a technicality. But, oh, we're full this way. Where's my tractor? It'll be over there somewhere, I guess. I know it sounds like a technicality, but it's an important distinction. Asterix and the 12 Tasks is old school, real front end illustration. Forms up. One person to do one stamp all the time. Exactly, yes. Wait, where is? Oh, is it? Right, okay, is it over there? Is that what I'm seeing on my radar here? No, because that's where I would park this. Where the hell is my trailer? We have a trailer. It's not the... I left it somewhere because I was like, screw it, I'll pick it up later. It's not those two bits at the shop. Hang on. What's in our garage? We have a... This won't tell me where anything is it? And nothing's... nothing's named in English. Plain English, I mean. So we've got the pallet fork and all that kind of stuff. So what the hell is a Thuringia Agrotechnic Liguan? I have no idea. I don't know what the hell that is. It's not big, so it's not going to be that expensive. A Fortschritt? No idea. 20 grand? That might be the Vader. That might actually be our trailer. But I don't know where it is. This isn't helpful. No, I don't need to borrow money. We're okay for that. Right. Good example of things that suck pretty bad here, even now that it's numeric. Handicap paperwork. Ironic given you think it's made simple. Yeah. You feel people with handicap. Yeah. Never, but sure, I understand. There are 30 pages long, yeah. When I sent it in 2020, they requested another multiple page long certificate from a specialist. Took 6 months to approve my request, after which you'd think it works fine. But, yeah. Where the hell is my trailer? That was the one I was carrying everything with. I was emptying out We did field 7, and then I'm sure we did some other stuff. I thought it was just here. Is it just too dark and I can't see the bastard? Because it's not the fertilizer trailer. It's a different trailer. Where the hell is it? I didn't sell it, did I? Surely not. Is this it here? It bloody well is, isn't it? I left it there because I was like, that's going to need to... Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Wait, hang on. Actually, I could just sell this stuff. I can sell it straight from the harvester. I don't need to... Biomass heating plant? Railroad side. Right, hang on. There is a thing for where sells better, isn't there? No, not that one, obviously. Finances. Is it under these graphs? Here we are. Right. Okay, hang on. We currently have, and I think it's this one. So the price is going down at the ranch. Port grain elevator. It's frustrating. Nothing ever actually tells you what it is. I think it's this, isn't it? What does it look like? Yes. It's that. It's wheat, I assume. So it sells better at the ranch, but the price is going down. Silos, other total capacity. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I don't have my own silo yet. That's fine. So ideally, I want to take it to the... I don't want to go up to the ranch. That's miles away. But where's the port grain elevator? That's over here, isn't it? That's quite a distance still as well. Although it's not as far as the trailer. But the trailer can carry more. So is it worth just going to get the trailer? I think it is. Okay. I'll do it. Let's just go get the trailer. I'm going to need it here. There's no point keeping it where it is anyway. Just a little journey. It'll be fine. Oh, sorry. Take a slow cruise while I read what you're saying. Fine. But the organism that approves your rights and status is not the same as the one that pays you. Yep. And they failed to transfer my file, so all the digital part was gone. I had to request my file from the first organism to send it to the second organism myself, but I couldn't because the second organism does not let me even email them without a code. Where am I going? Sorry. The code is my number. Hang on. Code is my number that they give me once they receive the original paperwork. So I had to go even more out of the regular loop, and physical mail with long explanations to someone higher ranked. Also, someone could click approved. God, it's ridiculous, isn't it? And not to get, all conspiracy theory on here and everything, but well, that's not going to help, is it? But I believe it's absolutely done. Oh, no, I don't want it up there. Oh my God, I thought this was going to meet up here somewhere and we would be closer to that road. Curses. So I've taken a massive detour for no reason whatsoever. Because I can't read this small map. And no, I can't make it up that hill. Okay, back down to the main road. Yeah, not to get too, sort of negative and tinfoil hat on you, but I absolutely believe it's because they don't want people to have to be able to claim things. If you make it too easy, people, claim too much, and that cuts into the, essentially, from our government anyway, the profits they can then, skim off the top for themselves. As well as all the middlemen they introduce. They, oh, train's gone. Nice. There's so many companies involved that don't need to be, but they are because, someone's got a hand in it somewhere. So they just they just introduce it. Not only does it confound things, making it harder and harder, but it means someone else in the middle can cut a bit off the profits. Again, you end up with so many people cutting it off that by the time it comes, all that money from the top of the government comes right down to the bottom. There's barely anything to hand out to people. There's so many steps in the way. Yes, I'm lucky to live with my mum since that sickness, and it got paid retroactively. Fair enough. Being homeless, the whole process took a year. Horrible. Exactly. That's the thing. I mean, I've been very lucky in my situation. Not only because of the support I have from friends and family, but also I've been in and of myself very lucky with regards to what people have accepted from me, because my condition will have a lot of people just be not believed. Hang on. Where am I going? Am I? No, still going. Good. Um, so many people will have to really argue their case with certain authorities and so on, and I've been seemingly I have been, I guess, just believed at every step, and I've been very lucky in that, and I know I'm very lucky in that. So I appreciate there are times when I complain about a lot of things, but I really don't have a right to complain in that regard, because I've come out of this far easier than many people in my position. But again, that's no excuse for the government making things harder than they need to be for people. It's just unfair. It's absolutely unfair, but it's it's what it's unfortunately what they do. I'm not. I don't want to get too political, because that not only divisive, but it's boring. People don't want to hear it. But I'm not anti-government generally. Obviously, that we. I think the system can work for a lot of people. I think it works. It's just, unfortunately, a lot of loopholes are built in to not work for the people it's meant to help, and there's an awful lot of loopholes built in to help people who don't need it. They're, like I said, all those sort of middlemen and friends of politicians who get corrupt contracts, etc., etc. That kind of stuff. There's too much there. It's insane. There's been a sad case where people have acted fraudulently to get an extra £50 or so a week to get by, not knowing they can get legitimately get £200 a week from another pot, as it were. Yeah. Went to jail, and the judge commented on the fact that if she'd been made aware, none of this needed to have happened. Exactly. That's the thing. Also, also that it's nice to be given to have these social protection that quite the inefficiencies too. Oh god, yeah, it's absolutely awful. But we make do as best we can, and all things for myself considered, I'm doing all right, doing well. Like I said, I have great support, friends and family, and things like that. So I absolutely cannot complain. People are in a lot worse position than me. If anybody who sees this is in a worse position, I feel for you. I'm very sorry, and I hope it doesn't feel like I'm rubbing it in, but I'm not. I really sympathise, but all I can do is hope that things improve in the future. And I'll shut up about it now, because I feel like I'm probably going to depress more people than anything. That is the problem when it comes to social situations. We try to... It's not good to ignore them. It's not good to say, but that's depressing, we don't want to talk about it, because that is what certain people rely upon. They don't want people to be depressed, so they try to just milk you for all the happy thoughts they can get out of you, and completely ignore the fact that something is wrong. But I also, like I said, I appreciate how depressing it can be for people at the same time. It's really difficult. Where am I going? Harvester, here we are. So I try not to depress people too much, but I refuse to sort of to shy away from difficult topics just because it makes people uncomfortable, or because some people don't want to. Like I said, just because you don't want to doesn't mean it isn't something to be aware of. But it's a delicate balance. As for you, anyway. Can't possibly be seated in a weirder way. Stand straight, you're going to break your back. Anyone that's in a worse position than me, how do you manage it? Can't possibly be seated in a weirder way. Stand straight, you're going to break your back. Kittens are lovely, aren't they? Little squeaky floss with squidgy Toby. Well, yeah, exactly. That's the thing. There is goodness out there. That's the point. But then that's what we also have to be fighting for, I guess, to a degree, if you will. We have to. That's what we're aiming for. A time when we can say, "Hey, aren't kittens lovely?" and not feel guilty about them being the only good thing going on because we're trying to, distract ourselves with, from the depressing situation of life. Excuse me. But anyway, I feel like I am getting thoroughly depressing people now, so never mind. But however crap it's been for you, it sounds like good news, Ranicor. I'm really glad to hear it. And because what was it? Yeah. So all that sort of ID stuff bled into today. I believe it has been fixed. Well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's that. Great. Good start so far. Exactly. Excellent. That is good to hear. That's because that's all it can be really. It's just you've just got to. God, I don't want to sound like a fortune cookie, but you've got to take it a day at a time, and each day may not be easy, and they're not going to all be easy, but as long as you can get through each day, then you're winning, really, aren't you? And that really is the better position to be in. So fingers crossed for you. I hope it goes well. I mean, I say that like I'm never going to hear from you again. Keep us posted. Let us know. One of these days soon, I will get my my Discord opened, because I always I've said this before, but in case people weren't here, I've always said I don't need a Discord because I'm like I've got nothing to tell people. But social media is getting harder to keep track of people, because some people are moving to others, they're not viewing what we got. I really don't like Twitter, but it's literally X or whatever, but it's literally the only place I have to see some people's information from, and it's where a lot of people still gather, even if it's not where everyone is, and nobody likes it. It's where I can still have a set group of people that I follow in one place without having to, muck around. So it's convenience more than anything. But so I thought, well, even if not a lot goes on in it, if I can create a Discord, I can keep track of, people want to, they can join, and then I can update everybody all in one place essentially, and we can all, as well as share all sorts of other things that don't rely on other sites basically. I mean, Discord got a bit of a bad reputation in some circles, but I think it really does what it's trying to do very well. I'm on there pretty frequently throughout the day. Now, but if there's a chill, upside it is I can work when I want at the moment, so I'm taking advantage of that. That's fair. Well, I mean, certainly, obviously, there's not a lot going on here, so don't let us put you off working. But if it's for your benefit, then I'm glad you're spending your time here with us. And you're always welcome, of course. Although, I get the feeling, knowing you, there's probably about 3 other windows open with different streamers on. But that's up to you. Dee Dee's the same when she's on. She's often multi-streaming, keeping track of people, because she's modelling things like that for all sorts of channels. Which is why it's also so nice that people who are busy still spend their time here. That's always... I don't know why anyone would, but that's fine. That's not for me to know. The fact is, they are, and that's good. I'm trying to keep this straight, but I am wobbling quite a lot generally, just trying to even out. Oh, okay. I just got an alert pop up on my screen telling me there's flooding locally. Good to know. Right now, focus on this one. That is an honour. And I'm not to sound patronising. I know that is exactly how it sounds, but I don't need to be. Did I miss a bit? I damn well did. God damn. Mix and match priorities. A rare catch. A rare catch. Well, I hope to be less rare, so feel free to get bored of me anytime soon. It's fine. Kind of see a shiny Pokemon. That's two Pokemons live at the same time. Yeah. Oh, live. Yes, I see what you're saying. It's really weird when sometimes it's hard to get the concept of live and live, like you know, the context. Sorry, not concept. And it can really throw off a sentence. I appreciate the what do you call it? You know, the farm streams that are not going to be maybe as popular as the other gaming ones, because they have more of a, you know, a bespoke story. You know, people are more interested in keeping something a little more linear going, and this is a bit dull maybe. That's fine. There'll always be those other streams on another day. Right now, this is just a chill out, and it is good. I wasn't as odd as it as much as I missed stream like the last couple of days because I've been pretty busy. When it came to today, because I was feeling so knackered after yesterday, I was like, oh, I'm not sure I want to stream. You know, I really wasn't sure if I could like dedicate to it. And then that's where these kind of streams come in perfect, because I'm not having to focus on puzzles. I'm not having to read a lot or, you know, worry too much about, you know, heavy dialogue of any kind. So it turn that off. I can turn quicker because it's not reliant on anything. Straight up. Okay. Because I've made it wonky, we won't get this in one go, or 2 goes, whatever. In a way, outside of esports, Twitch is kind of hidden, just chatting. There's also game background. Slower-paced games just switch to more general chatting instead of game-focused chat. Well, that's fair. Yeah, yeah, that's the odd thing. There's very few people, in fact, almost nobody that I will stick in just chatting for any length of time. Not because I don't like them, not because they're not interesting or funny, but because I always feel like there's something else to be doing. You know, it's weird. I don't know how I ever fitted in work in life. Not that obviously, you know, if I was sort of fit and well, I wouldn't be working now if I could, but I just, when I think about the things I do now and the amount of times I miss stuff, because I'm busy catching up on other things, I don't know how I ever fitted a job in as well. But then, of course, you know, I obviously just wouldn't be touching Twitch, I guess, at that rate. So yeah, so just chatting, like I said, no matter how good they are, I still sometimes I need something to watch, even if it is pretty slow and not a lot going on, like this. Just because at least then I can feel like I'm sort of kind of productive, and it's almost like a podcast with something going on in the visually. Makes it far more entertaining. Where is that dog? Is it a wild dog? Oh, it is. We hear it all the time, don't we? I forgot about that. Don't harvest the dog. I'll try not to. Is it a prairie dog? Oh, that's full now. Okay. Well, gives us plenty of space to finish off this field because there's only a little bit left now. Right, so, yeah. Let's just do this last strip, and we'll go and sell the corn, I guess. I've got nothing else to do with it right now. I don't have it for any animals. I'm not turning it into a product of any kind because I don't have that. And so let's literally just sell it and see what profit I can get from this field that's been taking forever. Vacuuming for prairie dog? No, there's no prairie dog vacuuming around here. For anyone who's not aware, that's a Mystery Science Theater 3000 reference, which is now somewhere in the region of about 27 years old. God, that's a little depressing, isn't it? There we go. Right, okay. Now, we still have the little pieces in the field which are not done. But we need to sell this stuff first. So what I'm going to do is park this here. We'll go and sell what's in the truck. Cover that up. Right, so where are we going to sell it? Assuming I'm reading these things correct, we've got this. It's currently selling still selling better at the ranch, even though it's going down. This vehicle will get to the ranch quicker. See, look, wow, soy sells for quite a lot. What's this one? Cotton. Ooh, cotton would be nice. Maybe I could, oh, hang on, we have to pick up a cotton picker, essentially, don't we? That's a whole different tractor, or machine. I'll see what, I'll look into that before we actually plant our next harvest. We'll see what comes of it. So it's worth going to the ranch. I'll just go there. Tag the place. The ranch is up here. Okay. Okay, the quickest way up there. Oh, it's kind of right down the road and then up this zigzag here. It's not amazing. It's not very direct, but it is. Is it the quickest way? Or shall I just loop up to here and then straight up the main road? Oh my god. So if we go... I think the main roads would be quicker on this one. Okay. I'm going to have to take those small roads, with a bit slower. So I don't just go everywhere. Oh, you can imagine if they added physics into this and you just accidentally flipped the entire thing. All over the place. Got the Armstrong and Miller Farmers Market song in my head now. Yeah. I think that came into my head last week when I played. Oh, we don't get a great top speed pulling this this trailer. Oh, blimey. Roads are for noobs. Jesus, that was an almost physics-defying amount of impact there. Oh, gold. Come on, up the hill. Come on. Oh, right. That's what it means by tag it. There's a giant green light in the sky. Okay. I didn't realise that was what it was doing. I just thought it tagged it on the map. Actually, I think this has like a less of an incline as those other roads as well, because they're zigzagging up the hill. I'm glad I didn't go the other way, because I think I would have really struggled getting up on those corners. Was this a tutorial in how to safely drive across train tracks? Taking notes in case I ever driving lessons. That way I could fail faster and save money by giving up. yeah, speedrun driving failure. That's what it is. You slam into the side of them, making it, making your entire vehicle bounce around, hoping it levels out. And make sure you're doing it off-road as well. You don't want to. You don't want to improve your chances of crossing unscathed. And that's that. You just do that. Guaranteed failure, or your money back. So this is one place we could sell it, but it's not selling as well. Very, 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 very good insurance. But the steps are optional. Now it sounds like you're not gambling enough. Oh god, mentioning uphill, I forgot the ranches. Oh, we're going to struggle up here, but sure. We've done it before, we'll be fine. Oh, I don't think we've ever come up this road, so we haven't come from this way before. It's a whole new experience. Just speed drops significantly. I noticed we've got make sure I'm far enough right here because it tips out to the left, I believe. There we go. Oh, there we are. Oh no, it tips out to the right. Okay, good to know. Whatever, it's been accepted. Oh, look at that money climbing. 63, 64, 65, 67. We got 7.5 grand out. Okay. We don't scream jackpot while finding the clay. Yeah. That's a bit of a tell. Wait, is that still there? No, because I've been there. Excellent. Good. Okay. Oh yeah, I was just going to say, I noticed we have fuel and like, I'm assuming like degradation, you know, like a little mechanic's wrench on the vehicle, but I don't think I know where to fix that. So we're at almost like half damage, I guess. I don't know where to go. It's so black. I only just noticed that that little emote at the bottom there. Because on my screen it's dark mode, so all I could see was the tiny blue line. And then I was like, hey, wait a second, that's a tiny Among Us. A mongoose. I'm going to put on cruise control because I'm tired of holding the button. Very black and dark mode. It shows your stream chat in the video, but in the real chat as well. Yeah, which is very fitting. It is actually, yeah. Was that? Oh, hang on. I can't see because every time I move my mouse, the camera shifts around. Never mind. Okay, so my plan now. Look at this, 4 in the morning, it's starting to get bright. I wonder what part of the world we're in then. So it seems like the bright light is shifting, is it? Or is that just me? Is it always in that direction? It's never, ever fully dark. In real hours, well, at the moment, just underneath the clock at the top, you can see 2 arrows which look like a fast forward symbol, and the number 5. That 5 represents the multiplier of time to real time. So at the moment, it's doing 5 minutes to every real minute. You can speed that up to different increments in between 1 and 120. So you can have it running in real time, which I did at one point, literally a minute for a minute, or you can have it at, and like I said, got it 5 at the moment, or you can have it running up to 120 minutes per minute. So it's all entirely variable. Base game, but it started from real time with the base makes sense. So the pretty long nights. They can be, yes, yeah, you're right. I'm maintaining our good weather at the moment whilst I use the harvester, and then I'll speed it up until daytime, and we'll slow it down again. So let's finish emptying this out. There's not a lot there because I want to get these last little bits of a different grain out of the field whilst they're there. So it's like this couple of bits here, mostly around the edge actually. There was so little there I didn't actually even get anything out of harvesting it. Because I'm sure I can harvest it, or is... What is it that's planted then? Is it a different header required? May just have to plough it out. Where are we? Yeah, yeah, because it won't tell me specifically. I can't remember what it was. I think it was probably... We planted wheat, that's what I did. Yeah, still ready to harvest in these tiny little bits here. It needs ploughing. Yep, we need to pick up a plough. God. If there is something of a different colour, I can barely see it. So maybe it's corn? I wish we could kind of zoom in a bit further, to be honest. I think it's corn. So I think it was originally corn, and corn probably needs harvesting with a different thing. Back in a few minutes, no problem. Thank you for the look. Okay, so we've emptied this. We can't do anything else with it, so that's fine. We'll just keep it in. But I wonder if it needs a different header for corn. That's our... What is that one? That's our cedar there, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I'm not going to drive this all the way up to the ranch to empty out that little bit. But that's fine. I don't think I need this just yet anyway. Where else can I sell, actually? I mean, that's a spinnery's no good. Restaurant, no. Can't take it to the shop. Oh, I can fuel up here. Maybe this will also repair. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, the Fort Schritt HW80 is our trailer. We'll try to bear that in mind. Although it'd be handy if it had a little button saying, it's here on the map rather than just a colour. We'll head to the shop and see how much a plough is and look into some of the other things, the kind of stuff we need. like the equipment we need for potatoes or cotton, something like that, just something different. And if it's not practical, then we'll have to. Then we'll just have to plant something else. Oh, no, that's too soon. I thought this little road was leading into it. This is the garage here. Okay, good to know. Beep, beep. No. Let's fill up on fuel. That's not 172. It's not too bad. Any button here that suggests repairs? Is that something I can do here? No. Oh no, I've got stuck. There we go. Okay. See, I mean, this looks like the kind of place you would go get repaired, right? That little dollar symbol thing there is a cash machine? Is that? What do I do there? Check finances. It just opens that screen. Why would I need to come all the way to a machine to do that when I can do it in the menu? Oh wait, what's this? Objects is too heavy. I don't want to pick any of these objects up. That would be crazy. Maybe I have to get out here and I can do something about repairs? No, that's perfectly reasonable, but that's not what I do. These are fake entirely. No, I don't know. I don't know how to repair our vehicle just yet. But hopefully, before it completely breaks, I'll work it out. Maybe we do it at the shop? Like a... Oh no, cones everywhere. Oh wait, there's something glowing over here. Is this it? Can't work out what that is. Ah, okay. Right, so if I park within the area. So what's this? Vehicle options. Yes, here we are. Okay. Repair is going to cost 361. Yeah, that's better than a broken vehicle, so go with that. Okay. 5 hours. 5.6 hours, really, I guess. Okay, so right, okay, so we come to the shop to repair it. Bonus. There we go. Good to know. And I guess everything that needs fixing can come here, because I think other things degrade as well, like the harvester and the trailer and so on. Seems to be the case. Right, okay. Let's have a look at our shopping then. Oh no, wrong button. There we go. I want to get out, not jump to the other one. Okay, now. Oh, right, okay. Potato technology. Here we are. Oh my god. This machine can harvest the indicated fruit types. Potatoes. That's 500,000. I think that's more than we had when we started the game. So, okay. We've got to really ramp up to that if that's what we're going to do. Cotton technology. Another 500,000. Harvest. Right, okay. Beets. See, harvesters here. Yeah, these are all only do the same thing. But that includes corn. So it must be something to do with the header. Corn headers, they are different. Okay. Right, yeah, they do corn and sunflowers. Okay. So that's slightly wider is why it's better. Wow, that's... Oh, and do these only work with specific ones, or are these just the brand types? Interesting. I'm away, so can't stay and have no sound. So hello and have a good yeah. Have no sound. I see. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. Hang on. Hello. Thank you for dropping by. Have fun away. And then we'll throw in a cute little emote. What do we got here? What do we got? We'll throw in this one. There we go. Back to the game, right. Now, I'm not too fussed about that tiny bit of corn that we had to claim. I don't plan on planting any more. We might as well plant what we have available. Telehandlers, can't afford either. Fine. Miscellaneous. We can afford a forklift, but for what? A few transport jobs. Not too fussed about that. Front loader.
And I love spunk.
Thank you. It's to stack and load various goods. Bye, Caesar. I know you can't hear me, but bye. 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 There we go. Oh, we're weird. It's letting me... Oh, because we're in a menu, I can move my mouse in between. I don't have to tab out. Interesting. Okay. So I could afford a telehandler, but that'd be... no, a front loader, but that'd be everything I can afford right now. I'm not that fussed. I would rather move on with what we're actually trying to do. Skid steer loader. These are cool. I want this one. It's got tank tracks on it. Although I can't remember that thing up front. What did we buy? Was that a front loader or a steer loader? I can't remember. Sugarcane technology. So that's slightly... Wow. What is this? Does this... It's a whole thing in and of itself. Holy crap. Multi-row. Jesus. So this machine can harvest the indicated fruit types. How do we... Is sugarcane planted exactly the same? I assume the seeder can just get sugarcane seeds and we plant it that way. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Thank you, Wi-Fi. Forestry. Do you know what? That does not interest me. I don't know as if... For the effort of all these types of vehicles and the cost of them, I don't believe that it really pays enough to warrant doing it. I think this is something you have to want to do rather than try and make money out of. Not that we can afford to start in that anyway, so never mind. Crop protection. Oh, it's a sprayer for weeds? Weed killer, I guess? Okay. Wheel loader. Wow, still quite expensive. Okay, so we need to be looking at a plough for starting up a new field. Oh, right here. Missed it. Okay. Wow, okay. We only have 2 within our price range. There's this one, which is 2 meters wide. Jesus. Or this one at 2.5 meters wide. Oh my god, that's a long job on any field then. Ploughing better pay well if you're going to take that to a field, or you want something bigger. I mean, what's the biggest we could do? 10.5 meter width. That's great. With the plough, you can prepare fields for the next sowing and create new fields. Now that's interesting. Okay. Well, I think even though it's the only one we can only afford the 2, we're definitely going to go with the larger of the 2 because I do not want don't want to do ploughing for any longer than I have to. What do we got here? Wow, Jesus, look at this. Slatted mold boards. What do they help with? Do they just look good? Yeah, okay. Yes, I want to purchase that. Nice, okay. That's our plough there. And yeah, and all our other sort of ranges of thing just are not that amazing. Oh, a planter. Right, okay. So you'd be looking for one that can do different things, like so that must be beets, I'm assuming, and cotton. So you'd be looking for one that can do sugarcane. I don't know what the symbol for sugarcane is off the top of my head. Is there a separate sugarcane technology? Here we are. Right, that's the symbol for sugarcane. Okay. So you need one of these just to sow sugarcane. Single row billet planter. It's and this machine to harvest it. So you're looking at like an investment of, wow, Jesus. Wheel setup. Good Lord. Okay. So you're looking at like what, 45? So you're talking 77 just to start on sugarcane. And none of these are bespoke means. Oh, wait, hang on. Trailers are able to tip their bins high in order to fill larger trailers directly. Wow, so you need a different trailer? Right. Yeah, because, I mean, our trailer is... What was it? The HW80. Oh, but it can still hold this. Still technically hold it. It's just not... I guess maybe it doesn't hold a huge quantity of it. But this trailer is capable of carrying pretty much everything. That's good. Okay. Auger wagons? What's an auger? Auger wagons, also known as chaser bins, are trailers that have their own screw conveyor. You can use them to store your crop and directly unload it into other trailers. Okay. I'm still not entirely sure why, or what that means. Okay, sure. I'm sure they have a purpose. The subsoiler prepares fields for the next sowing. Be used instead of a plough. Fertilizer spreaders improve the harvest of your fields. Interesting. Used instead of a plough. Oh, well, we just bought a plough anyway, so irrelevant. Okay. So what are we looking at? We want to make... we want to plant something interesting, but... wait, hang on. How do we harvest cotton again? No, because what was the header we have? We've got these headers here. Is it standard to be able to get cotton? No, it isn't. Can we upgrade to a wider... how wide can we go? 13? Attached to harvesters. CR 1090. If we got 50, what could we, theory, upgrade to? 12 meters wide? That'd be much better. Oh, but that only works with sunflowers. That's no good. 7.6 meters. Which I think at the moment we have this one, which is 4 meters. So it's almost twice as much. That's not bad, but then again, you know, we'd be down to almost no money, and for what the... Well, I say for what? For saving a lot of time harvesting, which is which would be nice. And I can sell the header we have. I don't know what we'd get back from that. Ah, welcome. Good work on your redeem. Hi, thank you, Dee. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Nom, nom, nom. Hello. Oh, ow. No, come on. Just go. Sit up properly. You catch me at a time of trying to guess what I want to do next. I'd like to get into sugar or cotton. I think cotton gets sewn the same way it always does. But I don't know how it gets. Here, cotton technology. What? Bales? No, I don't want to collect bales of it. I want to collect cotton itself. So where do we go? Surely there's more than one machine that will pick up cotton. Where do we need sooner? But Twitch Mobile, who allows watching one stream at a time. No, that's fine. I understand, of course. Yeah, Twitch Mobile. Yeah, it. Well, I use it frequently because my I have phone, Xbox, and PC are the only ways I watch Twitch. I rarely watch it on the PC because I'm doing other stuff normally. So it's either the Xbox, which of course only streams one thing at a time, or my phone, which of course only does one thing at a time. So I'm kind of used to that. So it must be very off-putting for some for people who multi-stream to be caught out by it. But there's no need to apologise either way. You are never, you never have to be anywhere, and it's much appreciate you being here for any time you can be. So don't worry about it. Thank you for dropping by and being here. Ooh, what's that one? Hugs, dude. I love the name of that one. Oh, well, thank you. How's your day going? How are you feeling? Tell me about your mother. I don't know. Shout out phone. It's been buzzing all day. Or more specifically, all afternoon, actually. Right, hang on. How do I harvest cotton? Right, so I go to... Where is it? Somewhere around here is cotton technology. And it's this one here. And all this does is it's just a baler. It just picks up the bale. So there has to be some way to pick cotton. Again, this baling technology. What? Hail grass and convenient bales. Not fussed about that. Oh my word. How on earth? That's a lot of Z's in that name. For now, just so you know who I'm talking to, I'll say Zizi, because that's at the very beginning. Hello, welcome. You have autism. I'm not sure if I should say I'm sorry to hear that or good for you. That's a hard thing to say, isn't it? It can be debilitating for some people. For others, they are not so upset by it. So, thank you for letting us know. I'll bear that in mind for the future. But welcome. I hope you're well and having a good day. Thank you for joining. Diddy, my back hurts and I spent this morning making a vast amount of mac and cheese to bury my feelings. Done right, that sounds amazing. And I say done right in the fact that when you say making it, it sounds like you're doing it right. But I have had mac and cheese, which is basically pasta with like plastic sauce on, and it's absolutely awful. But if you get it right, if you can get it... When you say make it, walk us through it. Is it anything out of a packet? That's fine. Do you do it in the oven? Does it go crispy on top? And is the cheese liquidy or just gooey? Because I'm just going to say preferences in this house, because wifey does amazing macaroni cheese. Not enough as far as I'm concerned, but she does it occasionally, and it's I won't say made from scratch. Not crispy. You don't like it crispy. That's fair. If that's not what you like, that's fine. We obviously she doesn't make the macaroni from scratch, but we have so it's packet macaroni, but it's got grated cheese, cheese sauce, and sliced mozzarella in it, and she put it in the oven and it crispens up on top, and that's how we like it, obviously. And it's just it's absolutely amazing. We have a dish that is specifically for it. It could in theory be for other things, but we only ever use it for macaroni cheese, and it's quite large, but it literally isn't big enough for the two of us because I could eat the stuff until I died. It's amazing. Like squishy mac and cheese. Fair enough. Like I said, if that's how you like it, that's fair. But again, is it like microwave or oven stuff? I'm not sure. Because I once I was working a night shift once, and I took in like a tub of like pre-made macaroni cheese. It was like, hey, it was a bit like a pot noodle kind of thing, but you just like just rip the lid off and stick it in the microwave, and it was foul. It tasted like the plastic it looked like it was made from. Made it on a stove. Oh, I see. Of course, because you're not crisping it up, it doesn't need to go in the oven. That makes sense, of course. Sorry. So, that makes perfect sense. Well, that's better than a microwave. Not that I'm not here to shame anyone for microwaves, but personally, I'd say you can do a lot better. So that if it's all you can do, you have my sympathies. But absolutely, adding heat to it in a different method is got to be a better way of cooking it. Wait, hang on. Oh, hang on. Right. So this can plant. Right, hang on. 21,000 plant potatoes. Because I wanted to do potatoes because they're awesome. This is all it can do. And this harvest. Oh my god. Okay, it's 150 for the harvester to dig it up. God damn it. That a Holm topper is needed prior to using. Wait, what? What topper? Holm topper? The foliage needs to be cut with a Holm topper like this one. Oh, this. Before potatoes can be harvested. So that's an extra 10. Oh my god. So what's the difference between these two? Capacity and width. Okay, so you're paying to upgrade the size of it generally, but the job is the same. Oh, and it will plant actual potatoes. Oh no, they both do that, just in a different order. So we've got seeds and potatoes can be planted. And what's this liquid one here? Liquid potato seed? Or is that... I don't know what that's supposed to be. Right, okay. Oh, and of course, because of the size of it, the horsepower. We lucked out on horsepower. We're doing quite well. They have a special dish for microwaving it. Stove is better, though. ADHD and stove don't always mix well. I can appreciate that. Just for health and safety, sometimes you've got to look after yourself, and yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I hardly want to be sort of shaming people on dietary, dietary ways. But there are certain things that I feel like if that's your resort, or if it's the way you prefer it, fine. If it's what you have to do, that you have I have sympathy for you in some ways, because it's a shame. So okay, so if we want a dedicated potato harvester machine, it's like a 500,000, but we can get by on 160. 181. We can get by on 181 for the planting and harvesting of potatoes. Exactly. The microwave turns itself off. Exactly. Yeah, you're not just going to end up burning it or blowing it up in some fashion. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's by the by. That we can't do that one yet. So none of these headers work with cotton, seemingly. I'm at a slight loss here. I don't understand. When it says cotton technology, they turn into bales. But how do I create the bales of cotton? Because we've got does it come from mowers? Do certain mowers get cotton? No, that's silly. Forage harvesters. Oh, maybe it's one of these. Okay, hang on. Oh, that's no. Harvester headers, it's saying anyway. No, these are just different types of headers for the same thing. Sugarcane technology? No. Subsidized crop protection? No. Again, slow tanks. What is a tedder again? This is a weeder, isn't it? Grass around so it can dry. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, apparently. Did once burn Easy Mac, though. Water important step. Don't skip. Yes. That would be an important part, yes. Wait. Where does this go? So look, everything moves by one. So you see this one here, the power harrows. I scroll on the mouse wheel and it moves left by one. Scroll up and it goes right. Oh, it can only go that far because that's the end of it. But whatever. That's where it goes. Up and down, scrolls it left and right. This should, in theory, come up here to the tedders. But it doesn't. But I scroll. Wait. Oh my god, I've just realised. I'm not scrolling. I thought things were going up and down. Like they're scrolling through the list. But it's not. It's literally, the scroll is just, it's a wide list. It's not an up and down list. Oh my god, all these hours I've been scrolling through these thinking things were going up and down in some kind of weird sequence. But they're not. It's literally just a really wide list that I'm not looking at. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, this is making more sense in my head now. Was it nerd? No, it's my own fault. I'm clearly not. Hang on. Arranges grass, hail, straw in rows and be scooped up by forage wagons or balers. That seems like an extra step that's a bit unnecessary, doesn't it? Thank you, Dee. Okay, this makes so much more sense now. How it's moving makes much more sense to me. I'm seeing it. It's weird. Okay. That still isn't helping me find out where the hell how we pick cotton. Do you know what? I'm actually just going to freaking Google it. That's because it's not making any sense to me otherwise. Now, I believe the mechanics in this are different from previous and later versions. That's not how you spell farming. There we go. Farming Simulator 19. Harvest cotton. Okay, let's see. How to cultivate guide. Alright, okay, here we are. Oh my god. I hate all these things where it's like right, okay. Now I know it sounds like a contradiction because you would have to have some kind of cookie to remember, but when you get websites that every time you visit them, they want you to do your cookie settings, it's so annoying. If you decide to obtain it, it's worth buying a large field. Okay. Yields are small, and the harvest has a very high capacity. Well, this is talking about a single harvester. Right, okay. So that is it. Okay. There is a single harvester, and the balers are there to pick it up. That's it. Okay. Well, good to know, I guess. So we can sort of get a way around things like potatoes and sugarcane, which we can either buy dedicated machines, which are very expensive, or we can buy the smaller bits, which we take on and off trailers and things for less money. But when it comes to cotton, there's only one thing, and that is the cotton harvester. This one machine. That's what we need. So if you want to do cotton, it's expensive apparently, and you need some big fields. So we'll bear that in mind. See, like sugarcane, this is like, it's insane. So that means our next. So we now just need to save up. That's what I'm aiming for. I just want to save up to get potatoes. because that's my choice crop that I want to aim for right now. I said, what, 180 I need to save up. So I just need to keep doing odd jobs and plough this field with the new plough we just bought. Oh, I got an achievement for playing 10 hours of the game. Nice. So let's plough out this field, because that's the next job anyway. Oh, turn the lights off. Oh, was time passing whilst I was in the menu? I didn't realise. Now 6 in the morning. 7 nearly. Okay. Hello, Nevik. Thank you for dropping by. How are you doing? Well, I hope. Oh my god, this plough is way too wide to be taking along the ground like this. Because along the road, I mean. Because look, it runs into the other lane. There's no straight way of getting it. Whatever. So yeah, ooh, I nearly hit the sign. It's fine, we're doing right. Okay. Oh crumbs, I forgot that was there. Not a problem. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We'll worry about that later. In the meantime, I got a field to plough. So on. Right, okay. I think this is the first ploughing we've done, so let's see if we can get this right and reasonable. Higher worker, no. Fold plough. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I can... Apparently if I fold it, it makes it a bit smaller. Okay. So unfold it. Oh, I have to turn on if I want to allow create fields. Limit to fields. Right, I want to limit to the field because I don't want to make it... I don't need to make it bigger. I'm not aiming for that right now. Although it is my land, I could do that. It wouldn't go that much bigger anyway. Only a little bit. Turn plough, higher worker. Lower plough. And, oh, before I turn it on, let's drop the cruise right down. We're going to go there. Okay. There we go. We're ploughing, people. Oh, crumbs. I still missed a bit on the edge. No, hang on. Okay, I'm not standing for that. Try again. There we go. Okay. I've got to stick pretty close to the edge here to get everything. We'll do all around the edges and then I can just, get the middle. It'll be easier. Sorry, did I ask? Nevik, how's your day been going? How are you? Are you well? Okay. I think we're catching the edges here. I think this will do. Got to keep it essentially on the inside of the outer wheel. That makes sense. It's much easier to navigate with things that aren't on trailers. That's such a pain. Okay. you know what? You can put the radio on. There we go. I mean, don't be wrong, the nature sounds are very nice. It's just a little something like that. Okay, might take a little while. Whoa, 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 where are you going? Jesus, calm up. I swear sometimes the ground just is like it tries to flip you around all over the place. Very unstable. No lyrics so far. I thought there'd be more. Let's see if we can get this field done in the next 50 minutes. I think I'll just I'll do it for like 3 hours today. Like I said, yesterday was a bit tough, and I don't want to overdo too much today as well. Otherwise, it's just going to be a longer recovery. So if we call it the 3 hour mark, that's a good amount of time to get some jobs done. I imagine it won't take 15 minutes to get this done. It should be fine. May even have time to plant the next crop. I'm not sure what to go with. It can't be anything too complicated, can it? So it's got to be... Maybe we should see what's selling best out of the lot and then go for that. Turnips. The closest we get would be beets, but that again requires specialised equipment because it's being a root vegetable. You can't just you know, chop it off the top like all the others. So no, unfortunately, no turnips. Corn. It can be corn, but again, I'd have to buy a special header. So that would be another outlay. I could have a corn header, but it would be something along the lines of like, well, wheat was the one we did before, but that only netted us about, what, 7 grand, something like that, for this tiny field. Or it'd be like soy. Soy sells well, doesn't it? I'll have to double check if our equipment can manage soy, because that was selling really high. That should probably be what we plant next, thinking about it. Because I think whereas the wheat we planted was selling at like 750, 720, I think, by the time we got there, something like that. Whereas soy was selling at like 1,000. 1,300, something like that? 1,500 maybe? Else have to learn about medieval crop rotation at school? Or is that just me living in turnip land? I know nothing about medieval crop rotation. I'm not sure if that's because of the wackiness of your schooling or because of my limited schooling. I don't know. To colour in maps of fields. Did they look like these ones? Okay. Getting to the stage now where it's not worth even doing these short runs because they're getting too short. So let's just do the length of the field. Decidedly more medieval. All right, okay. They didn't have colours like this in those days. Probably more... Actually, I was going to say more square, but I don't think fields have ever been that square as you might imagine them. Because it's whatever land you can use, isn't it? Did count as a miss over there. Look at that later. Only a tiny bit. Ruff, ruff. No, no, that's not acceptable. There we go. Alex R. Cole needs something? Wait, no, that wasn't a question, was it? There was no question mark, so it's a statement. Alex R. Cole needs something. What do you need? What do you need, Alex? Tell us. Our fall weekend starts here. Boo, 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 boo. All right, thank you, Dee Dee. 1 second, I'll get this rolling on its next line. No, no, again, not accepting missed corners here. There we go. Just bounce around on its own. There we go. Thank you, Dee Dee. Cheese. Yeah, exactly. Cheese. No, no, no. No, you haven't made it in a while. How unfortunate. But now you mention it. I do like the very smooth grooves this bow makes. Look at this. It's like a Zen garden in here. I mean, you know, not very zen, but the effect is pretty cool. Oh my god, I keep missing that very edge here. Right, let's go forward. There we go. yeah, it really doesn't catch as far right as you might expect. So it's interesting that we could maybe buy some of these other plots and just make them bigger, because the plough allows us to make more fields. So I guess I could extend this. If I extend this by another row all the way round, you know, that's all profit there. That's an extra 2.5 meters all round, so 5 each way, top and sides. This music sounds like real generic radio music, doesn't it? This stuff, it's like I really expect this to just be like in the background on a building site. No one's listening to it, it's just noise. Andy Huckvale, only yesterday. A bit daytime local radio, yeah. A bit boppy. The Wurzels. No, that'd be an amazing like DLC crossover though, wouldn't it? Ooh-war, ooh-war. We got a brand new combine harvest. Should have my chat last week, yeah. Yes, yeah, I was thinking a bit short on lyrics, but it doesn't matter. I knew what you meant. Fly, bird. You are free. I mean, you always have been. I wasn't in any way restricting you, but fly anyway. And a contender for the administration, UPS. Welcome back from your lurk. Oh no, not UPS. They are famously very poor at pretty much everything, aren't they? I mean, that's why they're such a, a butt of jokes. Is that not correct? I mean, they are surely infinitely better than some of the other companies. I mean, we used to have one over here called. It used to be called Hermes. It's now called Every. It's absolutely awful and notoriously. If when stuff does turn up, it will be in the worst possible condition. I don't know what the hell they do to it. Now on Turnip FM, 60 minutes of non-stop death metal. Jesus, that would be hilarious. You can tell I'm not in a death metal group. Exactly, for no reason actually. I don't know why they don't like him. Okay, this bit here is bugging me. Let's just do that first. There we go. And we're straight up here again. Yeah, on, straight out, straight out, straight out. Okay, there we go. Right. Got a package that was meant to arrive Monday to me. Instead, it arrived at a relay location. Yeah, found to point out the mistake. I apologise. Said it would be shipped the next day to me. It didn't. I found it again Tuesday, and they said it did not get picked up in the system. They were scheduling it for 24 to 28 hours. Now we're Friday, and I just called again because it's still it's at the pickup point, and they're very sorry. And for the third time, took my instructions for the third time, retook my instructions, but a call having an hour because that other team now needs to call me for some reason. Oh my word. Yoke death metal is probably you think of it, it's there somewhere. By this point, apparently they tried to ship it Monday, but it wasn't there. Oh, you weren't there. Was there not a package, but an envelope that fits in my mailbox? 10 out of 10. A triple star. Jesus Christ. I have to admit, right, we don't deal much with UPS here, probably because it's such a... I think, based on local options, it's quite expensive as a as a shipping option. So I think most people don't use UPS, although I have seen the vans around. Most people probably go for the cheaper, shitty alternative that throws your stuff around. Or then, of course, there's always generic, like, Parcel Force, Royal Mail stuff. Because the Royal Mail deliver parcels pretty efficiently, to be fair. But again, probably not the cheapest. But I was led to believe that UPS were pretty reasonable. Like, they weren't that bad of a company. Maybe comparatively they're not, but it still sounds pretty shit. Right, there we go. Just about made it. A job that involved accepting parcels we dealt with UPS very... Oh, really? Okay. I was like, how much with UPS here? No, National Post is pretty good, but the US Post isn't so much because for UPS, those letters twice and returned to the US both times from UPS. So UPS is better because they're in my city, at least, I guess. yeah, it's a... Oh, sorry, I'm way off edge here. They did something. You're well, close enough to be passable since 1992. Yeah. To an address near you. You remember the thing you ordered that was delivered? I don't think it really counts if it's the wrong house. Is this the one from last year? I had an object that was counted as delivered, and they showed a picture of the front door, you know, because they take pictures of things now, and that picture was not our house. It turns out, with a bit of investigation, I found out it was a... I thought I'd raise that. It turns out to be a house down the road, because they didn't even include the house number in the picture to say, hey, this is the right place. I could only identify... That's the one. I could only identify it through the fact that they had... Oh, it's this one. They had a pretty good, pretty identifiable, I love this song. They had a pretty identifiable, like, plaque on the wall outside their house, which wasn't the number, so it didn't help, but I went on Google Maps because I didn't recognise it and went, oh, it's them just down the road. So I went and knocked, and I mean, you know, nice. I know the guy. Not, they're sort of neighbours, but not, you know, very close. So I mean, I sort of know the guy. I've spoken to him a few times, but only in passing. You know, that kind of relationship. He was nice enough. I think he thought maybe I thought he'd stolen it at first because he was like, I was going to give it to you. I was like, yeah, that's fine. It's not your job to have to re-deliver people's post. I wasn't implying anything. I just was going to get it anyway. Yeah. Oh, the correct street. No, that's just flexing. Yeah. I've had parcels delivered to my door. That's right. Who wants to touch me? Brush with greatness. Touches you. Please, I'm streaming. Other people's parcels, because if so, that's acceptable. No. Yeah. Oh my God, can you imagine that? Like some kind of weird community project. No one's allowed to be delivered their own parcels. It just gets delivered to like some kind of hub, and everyone has to pass them around between them. I guess it's a way of getting to know your neighbours. You don't really want to necessarily know what they're all ordering. Sale of sex toys in the area dropped considerably. And 3 people were caught for terrorism, but with their at-home guides of guides to nail bombs or something. I don't know. There we go. That's it. The field is ploughed. You know, I think I am gonna make it a bit bigger. Let's see. Oh my God. Let's see the mess I can make of this. First of all, it's gonna be a while before I harvest anything at the moment. So let me just put this back where it should be. Because this got knocked. I think it was this side it should come from. I think that does it. Well, it's sticking, I guess. That's good enough. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Pull this up on the side here. Not too close because we want to look to expand, aren't we? Animals on the field to keep the birds away. Yeah. Oh, it's like random Santa except for everything. Hey, I make you money to do. I got a check for the Smith's birthday, and instead they got our electricity bill. Yeah, yeah. So if I was to extend, oh, yeah, okay. I have to. Where's the turn back? That's not. So, I guess kind of from here is what I want. So it's close enough to the edge so I don't leave a track down there. Something like that. I don't think you do. Now, allow to create fields. There we go. Thank you. Right, okay. Lower it. Gotta be careful here. Not making... Oh, God, okay. I'm already making terrible fields, but whatever. Imagine the profit. That's all it is.
Make it so.
Thank you. Oh my God. World's waviest field edge. Who do they hire to get the get this first one done? Oh wait, hang on. I want it to go a little bit further, don't I? I think that's enough there. Okay, that's a bit further out than I wanted. It's no problem. No problem. I think we're doing alright. Doing okay. At least I'm not leaving a big trail down the middle where, where I haven't got it right. Go a bit further. Stop. Don't think we're too far there. Okay, we are too far. Whatever. Okay, there's going to be odd bits at the edge. That's fine. It's my first field. Marry up with this edge. Here we are. Okay. Not trying to remember that on this corner. It's all about learning. It's fine. Yeah, I think whoever did this field first time was like some kind of savant. Okay. Back to your quiet background now, thank you. So we want to think about there. definitely. The width of a tractor. Okay, it is a bit longer than it appears. Okay, how's it going on to farm? Jim Bob, hello! It's going slightly wonky on the edges, but it's fine. We have harvested the field. We have ploughed it. I'm now making the field slightly bigger, one loop bigger. That gives us an extra, I don't know, like 5 meters on width and height, whatever that would give us. So yeah, trying not to make it too wonky, but failing, to be fair. And that's about it. How are you doing? How's your week been? Oh no, sorry, you don't have to update us on the whole week. How are you doing generally? How's your day been? Are you well? Are you glad it's now the weekend? That's not too bad. Yeah, it's great. It's a bit wobbly, okay, but it's not too bad. Let's just dump the plough over here, because we're probably going to need it here next time. Unless I take up a contract for ploughing, which might take quite a while. What time is it? Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm thinking of going for about the next 20 minutes. So that's plenty of time. So the next one, right, okay, we were going to look at what's selling. What's selling well, because soy is doing well, isn't it? It's not going up, but I mean, it's also not going down. It sells for about £1,500 in the right place. So that, if we can change to soy, that's definitely what we should be doing. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, right. So what's the button for changing our seed? Here we are. Y. So not canola. Soybeans. There we go. Yeah, we sow soybeans. We're I think we're quids in. Coldy this week, except for the actual cold bit. Oh, okay. Well, is that bonus? You haven't actually been well? No, because then you haven't been unwell, but you're feeling unwell. Oh, that's sucky. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. 3 hours later, yeah. No, I think seeding shouldn't take too long, should it? It doesn't normally. In fact, I think that's very quickly. So we seed it, we fertilise it because it's our own. It gives us a greater yield. Wait, do we fertilise before or after? No, yeah, we fertilise after because we've done that on all the other fields. Yeah, that's easy. Okay. Confusing. Work being busy also? Sorry, I just got hit. No, that's no problem, don't worry. That's okay. As I've said, no one has to be here. That's fine. Can I do a bit of a shouty out for another flesh? Yeah, of course you can. What's the name? I'll give him a shout out. Because I can't remember who has shout out privileges. But you say the name, I'll shout them out. Oh, now I've got to try and. Yes, yeah, okay, that's the one. I cannot, for the life of me, remember. Oh no! Wait. This does take a while, doesn't it? This doesn't have a big spread on it, does it? So this could take a while. We'll do what we can. Anyway, Black Ratchet stuff. 8-bit Bunner attempted to battle through the original Legend of Zelda about 7 PM UK time. 8-bit Bunner. Okay. Bear with me. Get my mouse out. There we go. No, it doesn't know because they're not here. That's fine. 8-bit Bunner. Make sure I spell that correctly. Yeah, that should be right. There we go. I think The Legend of Zelda like a champion. There we go. Sure. If that's your kind of thing, feel free to go and see what they're doing. I mean, when would that be? In a couple of hours. Retro stuff. 7 p.m. UK time. Yes, that's 2 hours from now. Right. Yeah. There's no. Right. Okay. I've just remembered. There's no spread on this seat. Oh, I'm going to give up on this side. I'll go with the other side. There's no spread on this. It's literally from the point we start at. Okay. So I'm going to try and get up to the edge. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Unfold the sewer. Turn on the sewer. Nope, okay, hang on. So I didn't lower the sewer. That's why, okay. There we go. I'm thinking a bit like with the I was thinking of like a sower that just basically throws seed out, a bit like the fertilizer, but of course that doesn't matter. Do capitals matter? Had a thought. What in the shout out shouldn't do. I don't think it checks for them when you're looking at a channel name. Oh god, I hate I hate the seeder. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, hang on. Gotta loop around in a different way. Oh, I accidentally seeded that weird corner. Never mind. Seed hates you too. Do you know what? That's fine. It can do that. I don't mind if it's mutual because I don't care. We were never going to be friends. I've just had a thought. I was like, I didn't check that I can harvest soybeans, but I'm pretty sure we took a contract for harvesting soybeans previously, and sold that. I think that's the stuff we took up to the ranch. So I'm quite certain we can. Quite certain we'll be fine when it comes to our own crops. Oh no, I didn't realise that was such a dip there. I was just trying to turn around.
Make it so.
Thank you. It sow crops in a wide circle at the corners. Shall I just plough a circular field? Brick from the norm. Kind of guy I am. I think he wants to know where to go. I don't have the heart to tell him. because of how inconvenient it is, I will continue to sew along these edges here. This end, try and bring it closer in so that I've got more of a turning circle. I've sewed an entire hectare. Oh, I've done more than that with the whole thing, but maybe a hectare's bigger than this. Cool, achievement! Yay! Hey, hey, hey. Just about. Yeah, not bad. Decent recovery. Did I miss a bit now? For Christ's sake. I'm going to have to fill that in. I can't have a tiny bit of my field without anything growing. There we go. It's amazing how much it throws me out when I take a different direction. It's like I forget how to drive completely when I'm not going the same way. Let's just bring in these edges a bit. Yeah, because these ends are very tight turns. I'm just going to do a few up and downs at either end. Give us more room. Good. Alright. Ooh, 10 minutes. I don't think we're going to get this done in 10 minutes. We'll see how far it takes us. Wait. You say he's got one hand on the wheel and one hand on his car? I cannot reverse. Trailers. Tree, do you mind? Think? Yeah, okay, there we go, going right. So far, the only trick I've learned is just to slow down. You don't have to do everything at breakneck speed. In fact, at any speed, because, you know, I'm in control here. Oh yeah, see, there we go. This gives us a huge turning circle. Fine. I'll say it again. Who let him drive? Nobody. I'm a loose cannon. You can't help hold me back. It's not in my tractor. I stole it. I've just decided to become a farmer. Straight up, we're all good. There we go. Good, right? Wow. The way those crows just appear reminds me of Bioshock Infinite, where you've got the ability to summon crows, and they just suddenly they're there. There we go. Yeah, straight up. It's not so bad. Not bad. Good right. And it doesn't help with the power poles here getting in the way of the turning. That's no problem. Let's take some liberties with space. These empty roads don't matter. It's fine. Okay, yeah, I missed a big bit there. We'll come back for it, don't worry. Space! Yeah. Okay, just a little bit there. Don't worry, we'll fill in the gaps of all the little bits I miss. I still don't understand these things. Oh, they mark the floor in some fashion. A ridge marker. Okay, but is that helping or hindering? I don't understand what that's about. Because the way it says marker suggests it's actually doing something for us rather than just ruining the... Is that cropped? I don't know. By cropped, I mean sewn. That's the correct term. I've forgotten, apparently. All right, we'll sow the field first. Get it done, and then we'll quit. Doesn't make sense. Oh, tree there. Doesn't make sense to stop halfway through something. Oh my god, come on! It's actually just very sluggish. Like the turning is really slow. I didn't turn at all. How am I doing it fine here, but then I miss a ridge there? I don't get it. Oh well. Like I said, come back for it, don't worry. Fine. I'm not worried about these bits along the edge. They're really, not that important to me. Clearly a pebble, probably. I don't think there's any... I believe in the later games there's something about rolling stones, picking up stones or something. I don't think that's a factor here. I'm not seeing anything in the soil that suggests they exist here. So, but stones are purely... imaginary in this world. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'll read that in a second. Radical. For the second call, and then we'll pick up the package from the drop off Monday. It should be back either by Monday or Tuesday. So I assume greater efficiency is going back to their facility, even though the drop-off point is something like 1,000 meters away from me. Oh my god! I'd like to formally apologise for my package single-handedly fueling half of 2024's worldwide CO2 emissions. Oh no. It really is ridiculous sometimes, isn't it? See, there's not even that much left, to be fair. We're doing pretty well. I wonder what the hell happened to this wall. It's weird. Can we go higher? Do you think he's purely talking about his voice? Because that's the only thing that seems to go higher when he's singing. Thank you, Didi. More water. Nom 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 nom. I think probably one of the best things they did about this game was make it so that seeds aren't specific seeds. You just choose the ones you want to sow, and you have a quantity of seeds available, you know? You plant a lot of trees to make up for it? Yeah, why not? Apparently they're doing some kind of mini forest in a place near here. Not very close, but somewhere that we know nearby. But, it's about 30 miles away, I think, something like that. Apparently it's like 600 trees in the space of a tennis court kind of size. I was like, that sounds really packed, but then they want to do that more. And I was like, so they just keep adding up, and I think I said at the time, you know, just add up until they create just a whole forest. It's like a mini forest or something they call it. So it's like, so just make a bigger forest out of lots of little mini ones. I'm for it. It's fine. All the more trees, the better. Do, do, do. Not telephone trees, though. No. Oh my god, I was on one of them yesterday. I was, well, you know about this, obviously, but for everyone else, because of course it was a government phone line I had to call. It literally took 10 minutes just to get through to waiting to speak to a person, all the different options and the speed with which it decided to go through. And what gets me is how everyone on a phone tree now is trying to tell you to go online. And like, if I could do it online, I would, because that's so much easier. But the fact is, they tell everyone to go online, and then they make the online service absolutely awful. And so you try to ring up and speak to a person about it, they're like, nah, you need to deal with someone online. It's like, no, that doesn't work. You son of a bitch. But then on all their phone trees, not only do they say go online, they give you the whole website. Obviously, it's all automated shit. You know, how to phone this number or go to this line. You know, this line, this site, or you know, www dot something gov.uk, and you're just like, yes, like I was gonna remember that anyway. For some people, their only form of access to the internet is the mobile that they're currently ringing you on. It's the same when they give you numbers. Occasionally they'll repeat them, but you're like, they never give you the chance to get ready. So even when they give you a chance to repeat it, half the time you're not ready to like write it down or anything like that. It's like, here's a number. It's like, oh great, I'll find a pen. And here's the number again. No, I haven't found the pen yet. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna have to squidge around now. Oh no. Oh, Renicor, I'm sorry, hang on. What was it saying? Stop. Oh, posting links? Oh, because it had a... Oh, HTML. Hang on 1 second. At the end of this line so I know where I am. Right, hang on. What did it say? Deleted Radical message. Easy to remember. Go. Yeah, exactly. That's fair enough. I expected it's fine. Okay, that's right. Hate phone calls. Horrible for my blood pressure. Oh, they're awful, aren't they? At least it didn't. At least it wasn't set to ban you or something stupid like that. I hate that when that happens. It's like, no, I don't want to wipe the entire chat of a person just because they did something. Override the bot to show the link. No, the bot deleted it straight away. You can personally look at it. If you feel the need to view it, but you can't show it in chat. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It doesn't lead anywhere anyway. If people can ask permission if they ever need to actually post a link, at which point you just do like, it's slash or exclamation mark. I think because one is a bot and one's built in, isn't it? I can't remember. I think it's exclamation mark permit, and it gives someone 60 seconds to post like. Well, it's a paranoid site. It is, to be fair. I mean, it's only doing what I told it, to be fair. You know. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, it's exclamation mark permit. And the person's going, oh god. Alright, okay. I'm just going to tidy up these messes that I've left everywhere. A nice tidy field that's looking an absolute state. This weird dot here. I'm not sure what happened there. Did I just miss a bit? Maybe. I must have done, I guess. Leave it. Leave it out. I didn't quite catch the name. Is it Oliver Daltrey or something similar like that? Just remember your call is important. Yeah. I mean, I have to admit, but I went through this ridiculous phone tree yesterday. Thank you, Dee Dee. 1 second. To speak to someone in the government, and I got through really quickly. I mean, your money is, yeah. I was honestly surprised. Like, you know, like I said, it took somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes to get through the phone tree, and I don't think it even rang to let me wait for someone. They just picked up straight away. I was like, holy shit! It threw me off so much. I didn't know what I was doing afterwards. I was like, I was expecting to have to wait. Just absolutely crazy. Right, I think that's field done. This field is sown. Let's drop the seeder over here. Turn off the seeder. Don't need it running. Fold it up again. Put it down. There we go. We're gonna fertilize it next time, so I'll get near the old fertilizer. Try and remember what I'm doing. Oh, sorry, Didi, I didn't hydrate. One second. Thank you. But it's someone who loves doing that. Just wait for the phone to ring, snipe it, and know deep down they've spooked you. That wouldn't surprise me. I guess you gotta get joy in your job from somewhere, haven't you? Whatever it does for you. Okay. No. It's definitely this one. Radio off for next time. And save game. Saving content. Good to know. There we go. Yeah, okay. Cut back to... Oh no. Cut back to this one. There we go. Game is eventually closing itself. It's so slow. Okay. Wait, hang on. No, that's too many settings. Oh no, it's insane, isn't it? I got asked a few times when I worked in a call centre if I was a robot. That job was soul destroying enough without existential crisis. Yeah. Seriously, why so many settings? I have no idea. It's absolutely... I mean, I appreciate, you know, some of them, but others are just crazy. But, you know, literally most of them you don't need to touch. Exactly, you just say yes, it's fine. Hang on, so... You know, I'll ask you later. Don't worry about it. Cool, okay. Oh my god, I missed someone going live at 3 o'clock. That's someone I really wanted to catch. Oh well, I'll catch up on the VOD later. Never mind. It's been so busy. I've got so many VODs to catch up on the last few days. It's been crazy. Paranoid Android, maybe. Maybe. Let's just see who's going now. Let's see what my follows are telling me is happening. Okay, who we got here? 5:30, so it's not the 7 o'clock thing yet. So yes, I'd recommend anybody check out 8-Bit Banner at 7 o'clock, which is in an hour and a half from now. Matslaw, sorry, I read you. I read your message. Didn't say hi. I hope you're doing well. I'm afraid we're just about to bugger off. So let's not. So I'm afraid, you know, unless you've been here for longer, there isn't much more to see. But it's good to see you all the same. Not need to do this job for food. Exactly. Soslaw, yeah, I'm sorry. Do you press 1 if you wish me to be a robot? Press 2 if you would like prefer to me to fake being a human. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you reply. Please press 1 if... Yeah. Ooh, what do we go with? What are we playing? Anyone specific? Anyone's got a recommendation for right now? Was job satisfaction? Because I don't. Exactly. Because if not, we will be going to Ashley Amelia, I think, because she's nice and we all know she's nice, so why not? Stupidly short time. Ashley Amelia, yeah. Rap call up. Let's try that one. No, it's / isn't it? That's the one. Same as you said. Hey. Oh god, I can never remember if I'm spelling her name right. It should be obvious, but it's just because it has so many I's and L's in the middle. Like it's only like 3 in a row, but it looks just like a mess of lines to me. So that's one less duplicate tab. Exactly. Right, I think I've got it. Being created for Ashley Mealy. That's the one. There we go. All right, she's playing Lemony Snickets, a series of unfortunate events. Obviously a tie-in game with the movie that came out, I assume, or something based off of the books that, probably came out at the same time as the film anyway. So yeah. So thanks for dropping by, everybody. It's been good to see you all. Thanks again for your resub, Ranicords. Again, I hope the lack of adverts is useful to you. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the hydrates, DD. Thank you for Wifey for stopping around. Jim Bob, Matt's Law, and a new person, ZZ, who I could never work out the name. I apologise, but if you're still here, thank you for dropping by. And I think that's everybody. Anybody else, if you're here and I have not mentioned you, I apologise. But thank you all for being. Thanks for the stream. Thank you. No problem. Yeah, take care, everybody. We will be off to the raid now, and we will be back. What day are we? Maybe Sunday. I don't know what we're going to be playing, but we know. Getting a scam. I know we're worth it. Yeah, you can't take that away from me. Matt's Law, bye. Thank you for dropping by. Take care. And yeah, probably back Sunday, but we'll have to see. I've got to play it by ear, and I think Monday is going to be out because I've got some phone calls to make. Yeah, okay. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend. And we're about to disappear anyway. See you later, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.